Welcome on in to episode 2 of See Next Podcast, a tech news podcast hosted by me, Bruin Bucha. Today we're going to be going over every single thing I could find online about what was announced or at CES 2026. So let's get started with consumer electronics. First up, Samsung. They introduced the Galaxy Book 6 laptop family, which the family includes the Pro, Pro 16, and Ultra. They're built on Intel's new Panther Lake CPUs, and the Ultra models feature up to Core Ultra X9 chips, and they have discrete NVIDIA RTX 50 series graphics, while the 14 and 16-inch Pro models use Core Ultra X7 and integrated Intel Arc GPUs. They all have 2880 by 1800 1000 nit OLED screens that reach 120 Hz, and they have very quiet cooling. The Ultra also adds an SD slot and longer battery life. Now they just copied Apple's design of the MacBook. These are just blatantly look like MacBooks, but I'm up for it. I mean, if a Windows laptop's gonna have all the nice stuff about Mac, I mean, I'd prefer if it was swapped. I'd love a Mac OS, but everything on Windows can run. But then next up, Dell. They revived their XPS line with two new laptops, an XPS 14, which is a 3-pound 14-inch OLED, and XPS 16, 3.6 pounds and 16-inch OLED. They're both about 14.6 millimeters thin. They deliver 27 hours of Netflix, according to Intel, which must mean video playback. I'm pretty sure Netflix is 4K, so I think that's their weird way of saying 27 hours of 4K video playback. And they have Intel Arc GPUs. The XPS 13 is quote-unquote coming soon. So Dell, they may have been heroes talking about how people aren't buying laptops for AI, but they are quoting so much stuff. Dell also expanded Alienware's lineup. There's new Area 51 and Aurora models, and they introduced new ultra-sharp monitors, a 52-inch 6K Thunderbolt hub display, and a 32-inch 4K QD OLED matte display HDR True Black 500. I mean, they're kind of just throwing buzzwords at the screen, but I mean, Dell, I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm pretty sure I'm using at least one Dell peripheral right now. But headphones and audio, some new headphones. Audiz's Maxwell 2 wireless planar magnetic gaming headset, and Razer's Project Motoko. This is basically a headset with an AI inside it and cameras. I mean, I'm up for that if it wants to be on the market. It's just a concept AI headset. It has a Snapdragon powered dual cameras for 3K 60 spatial video, ChatGPT or Gemini integration, push to talk AI assistant. Yeah. Anker Soundcore announced AeroFit Pro 2 earbuds. That's nice. And Neurable plus HyperX Dev Mode EEG brain tracking gaming headphones to monitor focus in real time. That's cool. I mean, that's a real cool thing that they announced. Okay, into my automotive technology, Sony and Honda showcased the Afeela 1 EV. It's due 2026. Notable for its massive dashboard displays, 12.3 inch and 28.5 inch, spanning to passenger side. The panoramic screen is designed for gaming / media, PlayStation Remote Play like things, with Sony branded UI themes. Hyundai plans Afila's US launch $100,000 plus later in 2026. A new Afila SUV variant was also announced. I mean, yeah, what could go wrong giving somebody a 28.5-inch screen while they're driving to play video games on? I mean, it sounds like it would obviously only be when they're like parked or have privacy glass so only the passenger can see. But I feel like maybe that should be a priority more in automated taxis, which, speaking of, Lucid, Uber, and Nuro unveiled a robo-taxi fleet based on Lucid's forthcoming Gravity 3-row EV SUV. These prototypes add Nuro's Level 4 autonomy and NVIDIA's compute hardware. The vans will use Gravity's room interior and infotainment, including backseat screens and climate control, to serve as driverless taxis. Trial in San Francisco expected late 2026. Yeah, this is where they need to get that giant, or not giant, but big for cars, 28.3-inch screen. That'd be nice. Waymo revealed its latest robotaxi, the Ojai, a modified Zeekr electric van. It wears Waymo's sensors, 13 cameras, 6 radar, 4 LiDAR on top in signature orange. Ojai joins Waymo's fleet, replacing I-Pace cars, with service planned in San Francisco by late 2026. I mean, that's also great. What's up with automated taxis in San Francisco? I mean, I get it's probably traffic to test them and good. I mean, it is a big city, but I mean, I feel like a better market would be send it somewhere random, like in the middle of maybe Michigan, where there's not as many people, and I doubt there's any robotaxis in Michigan yet. Let's see. Ford announced a new universal electric vehicle platform enabling hands-free, eyes-off driving in 2028 models, plus an in-car AI assistant and a high-performance centralized compute model unifying infotainment, ADAS, and audio/network. Yeah, I mean, if Ford can get self-driving good enough to have eyes-off driving, that's in direct quotes, eyes off. Not sure if they want you to be sleeping, but there's that. BMW confirmed its iDrive personal assistant will integrate Amazon's Alexa Plus AI. I mean, that's cool. I can't believe Apple let BMW use lowercase I than drive. It looks very much like a drive in a MacBook. Your iDrive. Yeah, Apple could 100% start doing that. I mean, they had an old product called the Apple Airport. Air, capital P in port. I mean, they're insane. Hyundai debuted Atlas, a new Boston Dynamics humanoid, demonstrating factory tasks like welding. Atlas is to be used in Hyundai's plants by 2028 and eventually mass produced. I mean, fun. More robots that can take over the world. Okay, NVIDIA announced DLSS 4.5, covered that this last podcast. I mean, go back if you want to listen to my NVIDIA. AMD launched multiple AI-capable chips at CES 2026. New Ryzen AI 400 series mobile CPUs with up to 60 TOPS of NPU compute for Copilot Plus PCs. Plus Ryzen AI Max Plus variants for ultra-thin laptops. the first Ryzen AI Pro 400 were introduced for business laptops. AMD also revealed the Ryzen AI Halo, a mini PC for AI development. For gamers, AMD unveiled Ryzen 7 9850X3D. And software-wise, AMD rolled out ROCm 7.2 to support the new Ryzen AI chips. We don't need this much AI, but I will say on the gamer side, the 9800X3D, best CPU on the market that AMD already had. Then they just come in and be like, we're just going to take our own spot as the best chip. And, I mean, that's good if you're thinking of building a PC during Ramageddon, the Rampocalypse, but I wouldn't recommend it with RAM prices. Qualcomm showcased a Snapdragon digital chassis concept car demonstrating voice agent driving. It had 13 cameras, 20 speakers, and AI features. It's for safely taking over if a driver faints, reading the cabin, planning a route to the driver's next meeting. Oh, that's a comma. I was thinking if the driver faints to, take it to its next meeting. No. Safely taking over if a driver faints. It can also read the cabin or plan a route to the driver's next meeting. Cerence AI introduced XUI and Agentic AI, voice assistant for cars. At CES, Geely Auto announced it. Will use XUI demos, showed the system handling multi-step voice tasks seamlessly. I mean, more AI. I mean, I love AI. I'm very pro AI, but I'm getting bored with companies just being like, we're releasing a new product. Now we have AI in it. But now this should be different. Onto health tech. Neurologics unveiled the Longevity Mirror, an AI-powered smart mirror in a 30-second face video. It analyzes blood flow patterns to score your metabolic health, heart health, and sociological age. The mirror supports up to 6 user profiles and launches early 2026 at $900, but with a 1-year subscription included. If you're spending $900, there shouldn't be a subscription. But I mean, that is a good use for AI. I mean, I'm not up for the 1-year subscription, but forget all of the new AI chips and stuff. Start doing cool stuff with the AI like that. Like, I want, a AI smart photo frame. Those already exist, but I want one that can, change. Just track what's going on and change what photo I want. Okay. Ascentiz debuted H1 Pro, a lightweight wearable exoskeleton for walking assistance. Its modular design, it's a belt-based design, supports inclines and uneven terrain via AI adaptive motor assistant. Ascentiz also showed Bambini Kids, an FDA-cleared pediatric exoskeleton ages 2.5 to 7 that offers powered ankle motion for gait training in children. That's cool. There's the Sun Booster, showed a desktop-mounted near-infrared light device to simulate sunlight. It emits sun LED near IR for 2 to 4 hours of daily use, aiming to boost mood and energy and track dosage. That's dumb. No. Don't simulate sunlight. I doubt this even works. It's just shining IR on you. Okay, Allergen Alert demoed a handheld Pocket Lab for food allergy testing. A user places a meal sample in a single-use pouch, and in minutes it detects allergens such as peanuts or gluten with bioMaru Lab Tech. It's targeted at high-risk settings like restaurants to reduce cross-contamination risks. Pre-orders begin late 2026. That's cool. Again, I'm yeah, that's another great use for AI, even though that doesn't seem that AI. Samsung previewed brain health features for Galaxy wearables using walking gait, voice, and sleep data from Galaxy Watch and Ring. The AI algorithm looks for early cognitive decline signs such as dementia. It provides alerts and recommendations. It's not a diagnosis. A beta is planned. Demos were shown at CES. Yeah, that's cool. That's a use for AI again. I like how they're doing everything. They're the Xiaomi that's available in North America. Withings updated body scan scale, turns a floor scale into a health hub. That's also really cool. Garmin announced the Venu 4 smartwatch. It adds health status trending to spot deviations in metrics. That's also really cool. Ring introduced Firewatch, a new smart camera feature that detects smoke/fire using AI during wildfires. It can instantly alert community, volunteer, fire duty, and authorities with image snaps. That's fun. That's useful. I got excited because I thought Amazon, they own Ring, I thought that they announced a watch by Amazon to go with like Fire tablets. That would be fun if they did, because Amazon stuff is so cheap because they're all loss leaders to just get Alexa into your homes. So I mean, I would love it in Firewatch. Okay, and RioFit showed A1, an AI-guided robotic massage device to give a full-body massage in 10 minutes. Interchangeable heads and AI body scanning adapt pressure to user needs. That's also really cool if you want an AI to massage you. IKEA launched Varmblixt, a smart donut LED lamp with wireless charging, priced at $99. Out of box, it's a simple touch lamp with 12 preset colors and warmth controls via a paired remote. Via IKEA's Matter-enabled Dirigera hub. It looks like a weird way of spelling diarrhea. Varmblixt can connect to other smart lights and apps through a thread network, gaining expanded color and brightness control. Lifix introduced a smart mirror with built-in LEDs. The mirror has front-back lighting and 4 touch buttons. 3 buttons are user-programmable for other Matter-enabled devices, launching Q2 2026 at less than $200. You know, I want something kind of like that, but I just want those buttons. I want something that I can set on my desk and hook it up to Google Home, and then it can just be like, when I click this, I want you to run this shortcut, so then I can make custom light switches that can do more than just lights. Like, it can make custom automations, make a double click where it'll turn them on to half brightness. I want all that. Aquera showed the Thermostat Hub W200, a 10K touchscreen thermostat that doubles as a Matter hub and video doorbell viewer. It displays live snapshots from Aquera cameras and can unlock a paired Aquera U400 smart lock from the screen. It also has Wave presence sensing to wake the display and wake sleep logic, plus support for Apple Adaptive Climate Control. Pricing to be determined. Aquera also announced the G3500 Matter camera, a 4K dual lens pan tilt camera with a physical shutter. It's Matter 1.5 certified and can act as a controller router, and it can save footage to microSD or cloud. I mean, that's a great device if you're in the Aquera ecosystem. But I mean, I'm not in the Aquaria ecosystem. I'm all Google and Apple. Um, Lockin debuted the V7 Max Mortis smart lock with Aura Charge wireless optical charging via a small puck. With unlimited power, it offers 3 biometrics: finger vein, palm vein, 3D face, plus dual external cameras for doorbell and interior-exterior touchscreens. It has an AI avatar interface and lock-in AI service to monitor deliveries or unauthorized access. It supports Matter for integration, ships later in 2026. I love that all of these have Matter to make them all universal. I also love the name Aura Charge. That sounds cool, which it does seem cool with finger vein, palm vein, and 3D face recognition. Okay, LG showcased Cloyd, a human-like robot that can do laundry. If you want to hear my full thoughts, I have a video about that. GE Lighting launched smart motorized window shades, roller blinds. The Matter-compatible shades are battery-powered with a screw-free install with thread connectivity for long battery life, sold in 24-inch and 48-inch widths, $300+. It has light filtering or blackout in white or gray. There's a CS Innovation Award honoree and are on sale now. The GE Profile announced the smart 4-door French door refrigerator. It embeds an 8-inch Android tablet in the door dispenser for shopping lists, meal planning, and Instacart ordering, plus a barcode scanner and voice assistant to add items. An interior camera views the produce drawers, and the fridge integrates with GE Smart HQ app for seamless grocery management. The 8-inch screen is replaceable to avoid obsolescence. And Amazon unveiled Ember Artline TV, a 65-inch art TV, which is similar to the Samsung frame, with swappable bezel frames, like Samsung's frame. It features built-in Wave presence sensors for Alexa routines and an Alexa microphone array built into the TV. No need for a remote. Users can speak to the screen directly, Alexa on the TV. It also runs a new Fire TV interface with a smart home control tab. Pebble. Now we're into the wearables section. For devices that you can wear, Pebble returned with Index One, a smart ring with only a single button and mic, no biometric sensors. Press and hold records voice notes, which are transcribed and saved locally. Single/double taps can be customized. It's aimed at tinkerers and costs $75. Sizes 6 through 13, 3 finishes, with shipping starting March 2026. Ringcon showed the Gen 3 Smart Ring. It's an update to Ringcon 2024 with new metal finishes. New features include haptic feedback and blood pressure insights. Battery life is about 13 days, much more than Aura's rings. So if you're having trouble with a low battery on any wearable, just get a Ringcon ring. It's launching summer 2026. Amazfit announced Active Max, a rugged smartwatch for Android and iOS with a fitness focus. It has a 1.5-inch AMOLED 300 nit display as bright as Apple Watch Ultra 3 and 25 days of battery. It tracks 170 plus workouts and has onboard music/map storage, 48.5mm aluminum case, wears like a 47mm. Luna debuted the Luna Band, a $149 screenless fitness tracker. Worn on the wrist, it tracks sleep, heart rate, respiratory rate, etc. Uses voice commands. The paired app shows stats. Uniquely, it provides voice-guided wellness coaching using its AI health engine. Even Realities, the company behind the Even G1 and G2s, the AR glasses, released the R1 Smart Ring. It tracks the usual metrics, HR, SpO2, temp, etc. Plus, it has a touch surface for controlling the glasses. Tap/swipe on the ring to issue commands. Like Aura, it gives a daily readiness score and has no subscription. $249, sizes 6 through 15. Love the no subscription, which is somehow not a given for $100 products these days. NOAA demonstrated Link, a prescribed take-home EEG brain monitoring kit. CS Innovation Honoree uses 2 earbud-style sensors plus a clip to record brain waves comfortably overnight. It promises easy at-home brain scans without the usual multi-electrode cap. Acentis, its H1 Pro exoskeleton, was highlighted in wearables. The Acentis H1 Pro is an ultralight leg exoskeleton you strap on in less than 1 minute. It gives motorized leg support for exercise and mobility, cheaper and lighter than prosumer models. Next up, display technology. LG showcased its OLED Evo W6 wallpaper TV, 9mm thin, truly wireless. It's an updated wallpaper OLED with A11 AI Gen 3 processor, dual AI engine, hyper radiant color, and up to 3.9x the peak brightness of past models. It uses Milky OLED panel tech for higher luminance and supports Dolby Vision HDR 500 True Black. The W6 has built-in 4x4 Dolby Atmos speakers and pairs with wireless sub-speakers. It also previewed the G6 OLED and C6 series. Samsung unveiled the world's first 130-inch micro RGB TV. It uses micro LEDs with full RGB subpixels for ultra-wide gamut and vivid color. Key features: glare-free, their exact words, anti-reflection tech for uniform image at large scale, HDR10+, advanced support, AI, micro RGB HDR Pro Color Booster Pro engines, and a timeless frame minimalist design. TV looks like a floating window. It won a CS Innovation Award. Samsung will also offer 100-inch, 85-inch, 75-inch, 65-inch, and 55-inch micro RGB models. And another Samsung product, because Samsung can't stop making TVs, Samsung highlighted its entertainment companion theme, a 98-inch The Frame, and new 85-inch Frame Pro. A new OLED C95H received a CES Innovation Award. For gaming, Samsung showed the Odyssey 3D 32-inch, first glasses-free 6K 3D monitor. It is 32 inches, and for gaming, supporting 60 titles in true 3D. They also previewed the Freestyle Plus, a compact portable 1080p projector for outdoor use. And Dell added new ultra-sharp monitors, 52-inch 6K Thunderbolt display, 32-inch 4K QD OLED, that's 50 nits and anti-glare. That is a very new specs. But I mean, to be honest, these are all just AI, slightly better at this. But, okay, on to robotics. Boston Dynamics through Hyundai revealed a production-ready Atlas humanoid. The new Atlas prototype walks fluidly and can perform complex motions. Hyundai plans to use Atlas in auto plants by 2028 and eventually mass-produce about 30,000 robots a year. Frontier X debuted Vex, a small home robot. Vex follows pets and uses onboard AI video to record them on the go. It's meant as a pet companion cam. Yeah, all of these robots are basically the same to me. Tombot brought back its robotic puppy. Sharper Robotics showcased a ping pong playing robot. This one's cool. A full body humanoid played table tennis in a crowd pleasing demo. Never mind, they are not all the same. Let's get some, like, robots that are athletic, but in the dumbest ways. Like, I want a robot that's, like, really good at, like, playing a video game, but it has to, like, actually use the keyboard. Like, they don't just plug it in, just make the hand a ping pong handle with just a robotic arm. I want one of those that's in the human body. Engine AI demonstrated T-800 humanoid robots. These Terminator-style bots can dance and box. As marketing, they tripped each other without contact. Unitree showed off dancing quadrupeds/humanoids that can run 11 miles per hour. Dancing robot demos were a show highlight. The LG Cloyd, again, this is the third time I'm talking about this on the podcast, and it's maybe the dumbest robot that there is. Again, check out the video on the link on the screen. Other Lenovo displayed Tech World Robotics demo. For example, concept robot with Teflon mobile grips to crawl on ceilings. Now that is very freaky. And then, last category of CES before we move on to this Saturday through Tuesday, the gaming category. Asus ROG/X-Real tested ROG X-Real R1 AR/VR glasses. These dockable glasses have dual 240Hz micro OLED 1080p lenses and connect via HDMI DisplayPort, promising a high refresh IMAX experience. Asus ROG, just on their own without X-Real, revealed a new dual-screen laptop, a 16-inch Zephyrus Duo with two 3K 16-inch OLED panels, one traditional display, and one above the keyboard for dual-screen gaming and streaming. This case is awesome. This PC is awesome. There's videos of it online. If you just look up, like, Asus dual-screen laptop, this has, they let you, like, put it on between two things and put a weight on it, like a dumbbell, and it can support weight somehow. Asus also introduced ROG GM1000, a gaming PC whose fans can project holographic images onto the case's side panels. I think that's what I talked about last week. You can check out that podcast down in the description. GameSir introduced Smart Drive, a novel controller for racing games. It has built-in miniature force feedback steering wheel driven by a direct drive motor with about 65,000 resolution steps for ultra-precise steering. Audi's, the Maxwell 2 headset, is billed as first planar magnetic headset with ANC. And then this is all audio I already went over. Other PC gaming, yeah, just all the new PC parts. That is most of all the big stuff at CES that I could find online. So now it is time to check out non-CES tech news this week. Is this a free game you should get, or is it? Welcome on into a new segment of the podcast where I tell my review on a free game this week, which Epic Games has weekly free games every Thursday, if you didn't know. But this week it was Bloons TD Tower Defense 6. So I played it for an hour. And is this game worth buying? I mean, it's a tower defense game. It is fun, but you could get the same amount of joy from any other short or any other free tower defense game. I mean, definitely pick it up while it's free. It's fun, but it has microtransactions, which if you pay for a game, I mean, if there's a paid game, even if it's free, it shouldn't have microtransactions. But I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed playing it. but not sure if I'd willingly spend money on that game if it's not free on Epic Games. But if you want, that's still free on the Epic Games Store until Thursday, January 15th, 2026. So be sure to check that out if you're interested in it. So now we're going to move on to some tech news this week since CES. And how much of this needs to be talked about. Meta has closed 3 VR studios as part of its metaverse cuts. So, I mean, that's not great to have cuts shut down. But also this week, are you interested in getting a free copy of Windows? What if I told you it was Windows 7? Well, you can, because this week it was found out that you could use Jeffrey Epstein's key to unlock Windows 7. So, I mean, if you want that, feel free to take it. It's leaked. You can pull it up right now if you need a free copy of an old Windows version. Also, Roblox's new age verification system just doesn't work. A kid was able to draw a mustache and whiskers on his face to bypass it, which, not sure how good it was, but I'm not sure any AI could mistake that for some scrawled on mustache for an adult. So they must have some detection that doesn't work. That's not good at all if you can just scribble stuff on. I mean, if you want remarkable e-ink tablets, there's bundles up to $90 off right now, which is a great deal if you're in the market for it. Also today, Apple now has a Creative Suite where you can get mini subscriptions on your Mac for a cheaper price than paying for them, along with adding new features to some of their previous free stuff. I mean, that's a very good subscription that they can have now. I'm glad that they have that now, even if it may just be a stunt to get you to switch over to Mac. Still good that they have it. Also, Framework is increasing desktop prices due to the Rampocalypse. It could be up to $460. That's not great. Hopefully, RAM can start getting cheaper, even if it won't be soon. I mean, that's not that great that it's having to be raised so much. I mean, there needs to be the bring your own RAM. I know people didn't like that, but just being able to buy a pre-built other than the RAM, that would be nice. Also, LEGO's first Pokemon sets are now available for pre-order. If you want to get some LEGO Pokemon, there's 3 kits available. One of the debut Pokemon will be Pikachu with a Pokeball. It costs $200, estimated ship date of February 27th. There's also a the Pikachu is 2,050 pieces. There's an Eevee set for 60, which is 587 pieces. And the bigger set is a trio of Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. It'll be $650 and 6,838 pieces, and they'll be in position for like a battle. These are all expected to ship February 27th. They look cool. I mean, yeah, if you're interested in getting some Pokemon Lego, this is great news. They look cool. You can check them out. Ooh, Apple's Mac Mini M4 is back on sale for $500. That's a great deal if you need a cheap PC. And Netflix won 7 awards at the Golden Globes for K-pop Demon Hunters and Adolescents, which is great if you are rooting for Netflix in the Golden Globes. That tiny company. That's great that that's happening. UK is now opening a formal investigation on UK is now opening a formal investigation on X. That's great after everything that went on with Grok. I mean, it's not great what X did, but glad that there's an investigation happening. GameStop's shutting down more than 400 US stores, which is not great that they have to keep shutting down. I mean, I love physical media, and I mean, even when I buy stuff digitally, like I got the Animal Crossing 3.0 update Switch 2 edition digitally. I still have a Genki Mimic case with the Switch 2 edition. Just love the box art. That it looks real nice. Okay. And final news of the week. WhatsApp might soon be subject to stricter scrutiny under the EU's Digital Services Act. I mean, that's not that great. But I mean, maybe that can be good for management, for keeping stuff safe on WhatsApp. But from what I've used it seems pretty end-to-end encryption Apple-like. It's not sure how they'll be able to keep doing that, but who knows? Okay. Be sure to check back next Tuesday. It'll be January 20th at the same time, 7 p.m. for the next episode of CNext Podcast. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, and Apple Podcasts, or anywhere else you listen to podcasts. See you next week.